Now back to that breaking news. A Des Moines police officer was shot in the line of duty this morning on the city's south side. Officials say it was due to friendly fire. He's in serious but stable condition tonight, Stacy.
I am live, Ben, on East Army Post Road, where officials say this incident occurred. KCCI has been gathering the details and putting together the timeline of events starting from very early this morning. Des Moines police say it all started just after 3:30 this morning. That's when a resident on Southeast 36th Circle called in about a protective order that was being violated. Officers responded and saw the suspect's car. And according to Des Moines police, the officer attempted to stop the suspect, but a chase ensued. The car lost control and got stuck on East Army Post Road. DMPD says the suspect produced a handgun and both officers fired shots. Both the suspect and one of the officers was hit. The suspect died at the scene. Des Moines police say the initial investigation suggests the officer was hit with friendly fire, not by the suspect. We have team coverage tonight with everything we know so far. We have KCCI's Bo Bowman, Todd Magel, and Kayla James covering this story. We want to begin with KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel. Todd.
Well, Stacy, this all began, as you mentioned earlier this morning, on what normally is a routine call to a Southside residence. There was an issue with a restraining order that they were trying to deal with. It ended in a shootout here just behind us here at Southeast 45th and Southeast Army Post Road. Take a look at the video that we shot. We launched Sky 8 this morning to show you the scene. This is where the police chase ended. This is where a suspect allegedly pulled a gun and where police shot and killed it. Now, at first, it appeared the 45-year-old suspect shot one of the Des Moines police officers. But now we know a second police officer accidentally shot the first police officer. Their names have not been released, and police say it all started when that call came in about a man violating the no contact order here on the south side. Police arrived, they spotted the suspect's car. He took off, the chase ended just a short distance away from that neighborhood. The suspect crashed his car, ran into some bushes, turned, and then pointed the gun at his head first. Then very quickly, almost instantly, he pointed the gun at the police officers who, of course, opened fire. They killed him here on Army Post Road, but tragically, one officer was hit by what they're calling friendly fire during that shootout.
The situation where officers shoot other officers are very, very rare. And, you know, our training is up to where it needs to be. Everything looks like it's just a tragic accident. And when you look at the circumstances as a whole, I mean, this does not take away from the courage those officers demonstrated when they confronted a person who was armed with a handgun that they thought was going to kill them.
Now, Des Moines Police Sergeant Paul Parizek says the entire episode was captured on multiple body cameras, but they cannot yet show us those cameras. The officer shot, 37 years old. He's been on the force for 4 years here in Des Moines. He was shot through the chest, just around his protective ballistic vest, and we were told that he's doing great and he will survive. The other officer who allegedly shot him, 23-year-old, just graduated from the Des Moines Police Academy. He's been on the street only 10 months, so he is a rookie at the police department, and we're told now he is on administrative leave while the DCI investigate this. Stacy?
Southeast side. Thank you, Todd. KCCI's Bo Bowman is live in Des Moines where the events all unfolded very early this morning. Bo, you've been talking to people who live in the area.
Yeah, Stacy, it all started here on Southeast 35th Circle in the Easter Lake neighborhood, and the people who live nearby say this isn't the first time police have been called to the home. Police first showed up to the home a little after 3:30 Tuesday morning. They were called there for a violation of a no-contact order.
Looks like she went and got a new no-contact order. It's going to be valid. I'm going to be searching the area for him. He likes to hang out by the lake, so I'm going to let you know if I find anything.
About 20 minutes later, officers found the suspect in a vehicle and chased him. They say the suspect drove the car off the road and got out with a gun.
Shots fired, shots. Are you hit?
That's the moment when Des Moines police killed the suspect and one officer was shot in the shoulder by his colleague.
30 of them should be pulling up to you shortly. Medics are on their way. They're coming as fast as they can. I've got the whole city coming as fast as they can.
Property records show a woman owns the home officers initially responded to. Court documents say a woman by the same name filed a no-contact order Monday evening. And neighbors say officers were at the house just hours before that.
Came back outside, then seen the police showed up. Weren't here for maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Then they left, so we just assumed same old deal before. They've had them here before for it.
KCCI is not reporting the names of those individuals at this time, as they have not yet been identified by police. The people who live nearby say they're shocked it ended the way it did. And police add that the suspect's car was stolen out of Council Bluffs just a few days ago, and the license plate on it was stolen here locally just yesterday, which they say could point toward his actions being premeditated. We're live in Des Moines. Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
KCCI's Kayla James is live at Unity Point Methodist Medical Center. Kayla, relieved to hear the news that the police officer is going to recover from his injuries.
Yeah, that's right, Stacey. Earlier this morning, police did say that he's in serious but stable condition. Sergeant Paul Parisic even going on to share a good sign. He said the officer was already asking when he could get back to work. And honestly, it's just so good to know that he is able to talk, especially after this morning when he was first brought to this hospital. Since that time, we've seen several Des Moines Police Squad vehicles come and go. I'm sure many at first just waiting for any update, and then hearing how the officer is doing, just breathing a sigh of relief for someone who truly is a member of their family. Police also shared this morning some of the officers have friends with him. It shows a level of love and support that's truly so important, which is something a former Des Moines police sergeant shared with me. Dave Murillo says love from people in the community to officers also goes a long way too.
They have a very dangerous, oftentimes thankless job to do. And when these sort of things happen, the best thing the public can do is get on Facebook. Des Moines Police has a Facebook page. Let them officers know that you appreciate what they do.
Again, we can't say this enough. The officer who was injured is in serious but stable condition, and he is expected to recover. Live in Des Moines, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Thank you, Kayla. Now, if you are just joining us, KCCI is following breaking news, and we have been this whole day. Des Moines police say a 45-year-old suspect is dead, and one of their own was injured by friendly fire. Officers say they were responding to a domestic disturbance early this morning. The suspect led officers on a short chase before he crashed his car and got out. Des Moines police say the suspect pulled out a gun and pointed it at officers. Officials say police opened fire at the suspect, killing him. Police say the injured officer was shot through the chest but is recovering. No one involved in this incident has been identified. We will have more on this breaking news coming up in just a few minutes on KCCI 8 News at 6. Live in Des Moines, I'm Stacey Horst, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Okay, Stacey, we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.